The live stream. I was thinking about it. Can get the charger too. I'm here, Monk. Hi, don't forget I'm gonna go do my page for my company, so don't forget to stay here with me. I need to get my...
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a workout, but...
Bear with me, guys. I'm here. Hassam, how are you doing? Chicken nuggets, how are you all doing, guys? It's a page for my company, you know. It's meet people, you know, 606 investments, you know, program, and so it's a showcase, the one I told you all about.
Yeah.
So it's the showcase.
Like when you travel. Look up there.
I think they keep dying on me. So guys, bear with me, and I appreciate you, Sam. Just guys, stick with me in here. We're still gonna go, you know. I know still, you know, I'm number 5 in there, so. Hi, how are you?
Kelly, nice to meet
you.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you, good man?
My little man, little helpers today, I guess.
That is right. Tell me, I can't even pronounce this.
Orozco?
Yes, tell me what this is.
Okay, Orozco Group is construction social enterprise, if that makes sense. So it's not just construction, we also interest in community impact work.
Okay.
So we provide construction, painting, plumbing, repair, you know, plumbing, electric, lawn care, and also service bundle, you know, to the homeowners. So they subscribe with us, so they don't have, if anything broke at your home, or paint, or a wall, get anything.
Let me, okay, so
you give us a call, and you don't have to worry, oh, where I'm gonna find the plumber, where I'm gonna find the electrician, where I'm gonna find somebody to paint.
is it like a membership?
It's like a membership, like the same thing like insurance.
Yeah.
But instead of home insurance, you know, they will come give you the money and telling you, you go find somebody. You know,
Right.
You know, no, you subscribe with us, and then, you know, if anything happen, you know, somebody you paint over the kids' road and this, and you want to get it fixed, you know, we will come and fix it for you. You know, if anything happened with the plumbing, you want to hang a new chandelier, you know, you can call us. I want to take the chandelier down.
I want to know more about the landscape and lawn care business, because me and my husband have given up.
Why?
We're never home. So we're empty nesters. Our only son's in college. We're never home. We don't want to take care of the yard and weed eat and all that. We want to go.
This is also the same thing, you know. Usually, you know, we have our pricing. Okay, we have our pricing system. How it's going to be. It's like $25 for a quarter acre, and then for an acre is $50. And then if you actually with a subscribe plan with us, you don't have to worry about that. We have to take care of your lawn care. You know, it have to be cut, have to be nice.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to do extra like landscaping, you know, that's something to make look nice out of the side of the house, plant and stuff. Either you're gonna go ahead and buy the materials, and then you're just gonna go ahead. It's gonna be a part of the subscription. You're just gonna go ahead and install it for you.
So is this active? Have you had client, or is it still like working up to it?
Now we are actually have a clients now, and we are trying to actually reach this first year. We're gonna try to reach. We have a few now, and we are trying because we are located in Honest, and also we travel.
Yeah.
And we are trying to reach 100 to 150 customers this year.
Okay.
So we are trying to expand, but
Yeah.
also, you know, also we we partner with 606, you know, Foundation of Appalachian Kentucky,
Yeah.
and Champion of our region.
And you're based out of where again?
I'm with an Oasis, but also we are traveling. You know, we are traveling
Yeah.
to surrounding counties. You know, so we are willing to travel, and even up here. You know, we will.
Yeah.
You know, if it's customers that are willing to subscribe or to help us.
I would definitely look into. I'm gonna give you my card, so I help families get life insurance.
Oh,
but
awesome.
as your business expands and you have partners, you
Actually,
need to make sure that you have the right insurance.
I'm gonna do something. Actually, I might need your help with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually open a trust, and
We're actually, me and my husband are looking at his trust right now. It's the same thing.
it's actually something you may be interested in that. My friend of mine, he done it.
Yeah.
He got the life insurance for $1 million.
Yep.
And he bought it as a collateral.
Yep.
And he got actually the money to start his business. And
Yep.
he had a quite
So
good
some
bunch.
some of the plans you can do that is that how much you put into it to be your own bank. So there's lots of different plans. It just depends. One, you got to be healthy to qualify. That's big on that.
I mean, we are trying.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I used to be a smoker, and then I quit. You know, and
Good
so
for
most of
you.
my life, the whole thing, the whole time I spent all my life, I think it's about 4 years. About 2 years, and then I quit 2 years, and then started 2
So it's
years.
coming back, yeah.
And now I'm with this. I'm done with it. I'm just trying to help, but also construction needs somebody else because all of the physical work.
Well, if you ever want to come to a chamber meeting here in London, reach out to me and I would use my
Sure, I
guest.
will.
I
You
would
know,
love
I get a
that.
card, and you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of them actually.
You know, I got more, you know, it's, no, there's a bunch of my wallet. Yeah, in my wallet. No, in my wallet. And, you know, you can contact
Look,
me.
pronounce it.
Khaled.
Khaled. Well,
Like
I'm
the-
Kelly.
Okay.
Khaled. I
Yeah.
can't, that's close
Yeah.
enough.
If you heard the radio DJ Khaled, it's the same
Oh, okay.
pronunciation.
I can do that now.
Guys, you're most welcome to contact me if you need any advice about construction, you build, how much
Well,
it costs,
my husband-
somebody gonna hire somebody else, how much I'm expecting in budget. We also tell people we are not just construction. You know, because I used to be an accountant,
Oh, yeah.
so I also do people about how to how people to do this. So we also, you know, I have also live stream people, you know, watching me also people. So we actually helping people with the life better.
Yeah,
So
in
not
every
just
aspect.
yes.
Because someone can be great at construction, but they're horrible people. I mean, most entrepreneurs are in that lane.
It's it's actually when you get accountant, you are going to do this. It's not because literally about the planning, about how you are going through, you're burning your money in the cycle of the working capital.
And using insurance is one way that can be attacked.
I was looking for the insurance. I don't know for a rural area why the insurance, especially for liability and insurance to keep us going. It's just kind of expensive.
Well, I'm excited. I'm going to check this out. My husband's a banker as well, so he may even have more leads than that. But if you ever want to come to a chamber, let me know. I'd love
Sure,
to
I will.
come
I'd
in.
like to keep contact with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Right.
I would give my name tag. How you doing? What's your name?
I'm Cynthia.
Cynthia. And Don. The AG or usual? Don, okay. My name is Kellen. Sorry, I'm originally from Egypt, but now I'm an American citizen and I have construction social enterprise company. Cool. So we are not just doing construction, we're also community impact, educational, help people with budgeting because I used to be an accountant.
Yeah.
So we help people, people also we help people with disability, people who have low income to no income, and we have a service bundle for the homeowner, so they don't have to go chase contractors. Anything happen in your home, you can give us a call. Painting, plumbing, flooring, new add-on. It's all. And we have a website. You can look it up on a Google business profile. People in there. So guys, you're most welcome to call us, and we'll give you the best price you'll ever find around.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. We're excited to see everybody give their.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know.
I never shut up. This is a problem. Which Sabrina, she told me, I'm gonna drag you out if you didn't stop talking. But I'm just more excited about the work and to have stuff to do. And also, we help the people with people in the rehab who is the best record, trying to get them in a pipeline. So we are trying to partner with multi-comprehensive care, ARC, ARH hospital, try to get them also to elevate because sadly we have a drug problem in this area. So people, we trying to give them the self-confidence. So some of my partners and their businesses also, we trying to get them in the same loop. So, if anybody who's already happy doing the construction, they can do something in mowing, or he can do working as a moonshine, work as other, people. I'm not just from here, I'm also in other restaurants and stuff. I'm trying to get them in the loop too, so actually they can choose what they want to do. And after they finish, 2 weeks, they give them a certification from construction, restaurants, or anything, so that when they go to the other work, it will be the reference. So they don't have to feel, oh man, I'm nobody gonna hire me, because I saw people actually taking advantage of people. And up to this moment today, people in a sawmill working for $7.25. Literally $7.25. Their check after they go home, $220 a whole week. Hard work. I mean, nobody wants to hire them. Oh man, you're a drug hit. That's not nice thing. Give them another chance, and they actually put more work than the regular people would do. Believe it or not, literally give them a chance, and they will prove themselves 1,000% than a regular person you're gonna go hire. I know I'm talking a lot again.
Sorry.
It's awesome.
That's what you're here for.
Yeah, well, you're passionate about it.
I want to do it more. This
So which area do you cover? Because you cannot cover all in Kentucky if you want to
Okay.
show up on time.
Okay, what we are trying to do, we're still working with people actually to hire more apprentices. Okay, the apprentices are all over the place. About the comprehensive care, we cover most of Eastern Kentucky, ARH Hospital, Frontier Hospital. So we are trying to partner with them, also to get the people actually in the rehab and the people in the apprenticeship program. He's right here.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, he's right here playing games. And what I
Yeah, I
just-
saw when I saw him
Walk away and I didn't see him
So,
come back. That's funny.
we're helping, about expanding. We have a service bundle, which is you subscribe with like home insurance. But it's not as expensive as home insurance. And then anything happen in your home, plumbing,
So you
electric,
do like a
painting.
membership,
Yeah, membership. And then, hey, how y'all doing today? I have a little problem with what is it? Okay, I have my commode is not flushing as it's supposed to be. Okay, we will set appointment, everything like a doctor. Okay, we will come at that appointment. If it's urgent, we have to come immediately. Because we have 24/7 emergency department, police hours. One of the people every day, we are 3 team members. Okay, right now. Every one of us one day has to keep the truck with the tools and everything as an emergency. Anybody call, hey man, my power is off on it's not from the power company. Now we go immediately. It's super hot and we're burning in the house. Now we have to go to the media. I have a plumbing, I have electric, I have painting, I have something broken windows. There is emergency stuff we have, and also we have different prices. We don't have the same price. So if you are a veteran, if you are a senior citizen,
Yeah, like seniors are the one that get.
Senior citizen, veteran, and people with disabilities, you have a fixed fee. So we have the prices for that. And then we also apply for a grant with AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, any grants that open to help community impact work, we do. So we got $10,000 from American Express already, and we got $50,000 for Meta, Facebook groups, to help community impact, on AI glasses to help apprentices, the people in rehab. So we are not just doing construction. This is not our mainly revenue. We are multiple resources, and also we are working to try to buy the abandoned homes in Eastern Kentucky and sell them for affordable prices. So instead, if you go buy a double wide home or a single wide home for 80 to 120,000,
2-3 weeks ago, I was in Hazard and in a workshop that with the Kentucky for the Commonwealth people about energy saving, do it yourself. And after that, some volunteer group went to the house of someone that was in a fixed income, $1,000 and have to pay an electric bill of $7,000. Yeah, so they went under the house and he had disconnected the big thing that the ducts,
The
the duct.
the ductwork, but you're talking about the electric coming out
Yeah.
of the pole itself.
So like that is the reason that her house never got like she passed those 2 weeks of February trying to warm her house and will not warm her house. Like she was like totally destroyed. But what I meant to say is like there's some groups that are doing some training on how to fix those kind of things, and probably like you can contact them because they are like willing to teach people.
That's what
how
I do.
to
I have
that.
actually Facebook groups.
Yeah.
You know, it's under Orozco group. You know, I also got educational for people. You know, how to change a window, how to fix your
Yeah.
plumbing. If I can teach you, even if one time while I'm at your house, teach you how to do this. You know, even if some of the homeowners they are with me step by step how to do it. If it is something broken and you don't have the money, you know, you can try to learn how to do it. You know, to give you more confidence about yourself. No, I don't have to rely on somebody to do it all the time.
Yeah.
So we also try to help people because, okay, I don't have $150 to fix a plumbing issue.
Yeah.
And it could go dripping, go destroy my insulation under the house. Rolling area is going to be so wet that's going to grow mold, going to be life hazard. If he knows how to actually just, it's a PVC pipe with glue, the whole thing, going to get $20 to $40 in material. And he can do it himself. It's not really nothing to it. But because people, they don't read, they don't watch, I learned most of it. And now, you know, we also check. I fix phone. My wife, her phone is i15 15 Pro Max. And my son tried to snatch it. He broke the screen and the back glass. So I took it and I went to the guy and I'm like, how much it cost to fix that? And he said, actually, I'll tell you something, you know, it's better for you just to throw it because it's gonna cost you almost $800 in repairs. Okay. So I went to YouTube, look it up and everything. I ordered the screen, $30-some. Battery, $30. The back screen with the camera lenses and the flash and mic. So the total is $120 and I fixed the home.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where you originally from?
I'm originally from Egypt.
Cool.
And I
I'm
came here
from
tonight.
Chile, from
Oh,
South
nice,
America.
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of people there from Venezuela, from Mexico, from Cuba, from
Where are you
Argentina.
located in general? Like, what is your home base?
I'm located in Anis, I'm here, Anis,
Oh, yeah,
where
I
I
know
live.
where it is.
Yeah, where I live and also where my business. I don't have a physical location for my business.
No,
You know,
but it's
because
the-
it's
you
a
are-
service.
Yes.
It's a service. You know, but also I put it at my home, you know, because, you know, when you go and register your company as LLC, instead you have to have a physical address. So we have done this, but we are all over the place. And then also we, you know, decide what we're doing here. I bring another culture of the Egyptian culture and stuff. Bring
Yeah, I
it
was
here.
saying that, yeah, because I will fix it too. Like,
we visit multiple countries. We visit Madrid, Paris,
I have
Rome, Istanbul, Doha, Qatar. Last year we went to Vietnam, Thailand. So we also trying to bring people together, you know. And believe it or not, you know, all what people hear in the media, it's nothing, you know. Every single country I stepped on in it, and I didn't even know their languages, you know. Oh, Mountain Association.
Yeah, I am the outreach specialist for Mountain Association.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, like, and sometimes like we like you know like our business needs someone like you, so like we can do referral.
Listen, you know, I've been at the 606 place. You know, I know you all have an office, and I
Yes.
don't remember her name. I talked to her about hours. I
Yes?
think she might have hated me. I know she did it, you know. But
Bailey.
yeah, you know, I talked to her for hours, you know, about my ideas and how we grow the businesses because we, you know, I don't want to stuck to the financial also at this moment, and I want to get to the people also something in here. We deserve better, you know, and something in here. Let me show you something.
It's a good vibe. I'm like,
She
We
does
done.
healing. She has a business of healing in Williamsburg.
yeah.
Oh.
Alternative healing, energy healing.
I mean, that's awesome. Do you have a card for it? Can I have it? I mean, listen, in this area, communication is the most important thing. You can have it in this area. Like believe me. I mean, with communication, I can contact with people. People, they still didn't know us. You know, I didn't have enough money to invest in marketing. But after this program in here, which is I stuck with SOAR, you know, the last time, you know, they help us with entrepreneurs, but also they didn't give us the money to actually accelerate the next system. So when we get to this in here, you know, we tried to use that money, actually 20% or 30% from the $10,000 just going to go toward marketing. So people know we are exist.
Yeah, I know. I've been supporting myself this whole time just on my Social Security. It's like it's hard to.
I went through a lot of my saving too until I almost tried. The first we established this company in October 2023.
Okay.
And everything been running on my own. So literally, the first year we minus 17,000. Second year after the flood, literally February 2025, everything washed away. I wake up in the morning, no truck, no tools, no enclosed trailer. I went crazy looking around, no buildings, nothing. I found my truck and my trailer in the creek, insurance company because I didn't make a full coverage, so I don't have nothing. 606, they gave us $5,000 grant to keep going. I bought the stuff I need to get, but here is the deal. In April, another flood.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
So it was a very rough year, So we were minus 26,000 at the beginning of this year. We done pretty good. Now we are minus 4,000. We are 4,000 in red. We got the $10,000 grant from American Express. They asked us just to buy tools. Go buy tools. That's what we're gonna do. So we bought tools, which is we were good 6,000. We bought them because we have to spend that amount of money in 60 days, or they have to bring it back.
Like that is the way that.
So we bought the tools and everything and got ready. And we applied more because there is something called the enhancement grant. It's a $44,000 to help community impact work. So I'm applying with them for something called free leaky roofs in Eastern Kentucky. So we go fix people, they have problems in the roof for free. They actually decide, we are making marketing for them. So we are trying with multiple organizations. Any grant open, no matter where it is.
Wow.
What's the worst thing you're gonna get? No, every day for my work, I have an hour just to apply for grants. And from some company like Escape Company, American Express, AT&T, T-Mobile, all of these actually, they make quarterly grants.
Have you visited Kentucky Ready Grant, like the page?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I have your email. I'm gonna send you an email with some links. Because like that, it tells you what are the Kentucky, like the grants that are available in Kentucky, but also has resources on how to write grants depending on like.
I usually use the AI, but also don't put your trust all of it in the AI. Because listen, it will give you crazy. I'm not doing that. So every time, he helped me to rewrite it to make it look more.
I use it for a guideline if I have to write a blog. Give me the steps of, but then I just put my work there.
Yeah, you have to remember that this is more important than
I'm gonna.
No, you're doing great. I know there's a lot of people there, but
I will send you an email and then.
Sure, I will. Don't forget to take. Don't forget the most important.
Bailey, so a little bit of Mountain Association.
Absolutely. I'm working with them. Actually, I'm going to work with them. So we have abandoned homes.
Okay.
How was the program? So them an affordable house. So I am working with them and said after I finish the 606, I'll get hold of them. So they will leave me in there. We will try to do that.
What is your first name?
Khaled. Khaled. Like Kelly, but Khaled. Like DJ Khaled, you heard it on the radio?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's okay.
You can call me Khaled. Do the best you can, but you know the time. Yep. You said it very well.
My daughter speaks Arabic. So
Mine is my first language. English is my second language.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for being here.
I have a couple of questions for you.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So first of all, where are you located?
I'm located in Anna's, and we also in a surrounding county.
Which county?
Bike County.
Oh,
So
Honest,
Bikeville.
okay.
Yeah,
Honest.
we are in Martin County, honest.
You're not
But
too
also
far
we
from us.
serve Paintsville, we serve Bikeville, we serve Louisa, Lawrence
Okay.
County. We will try to expand, you know, because this depends on the people and the low income and high income. Go ahead.
I actually work for the housing company in Athens, Kentucky.
Awesome.
And I'm the director for a program that hires men and women in recovery programs.
Apprenticeship program. I have the same thing.
So, do you do second chance hiring for men and women who are in like
We
substance
actually,
use disorder recovery?
we have apprenticeship program, and I've been trying to get hold of housing comprehensive care. I've been trying to get hold of ARC and ARC. Now, every single one of them, you know, either they have a financial difficulties, you know, or they don't want to make a contact. ARH, they have like multiple houses, they're literally falling apart. You know, and I try to get hold of some of them, you know, to get actually that. And I know they have a rehab, you know, people. I'll tell them, you know, we'll buy this facility from you, and we will get the people in rehab to fix it, or you know, to help fix it. And either you're gonna sell it to one of them as affordable housing. So instead of they don't have a credit, they don't have a place to go. So after they finish, you know, I see that with some of my friends. After they finish the rehab, nobody wants to hire. And if they hire you, you're still working with 725 today, 2026, and today is what, May? Oh no, today is April, in a sawmill, and without mentioning the name of the sawmill, literally, 725 an hour, $220. You don't have anywhere to go, so they have to work with us. So some of them actually, with this gas prices, they're not able to go anywhere.
So my training program, so I don't have a formal apprenticeship, but it is a hands-on training program. The organization I work for builds new home construction. We also have a repair program for income-based, but we also build for middle-income families who don't qualify for assistance as well. But my job training program is a 12 to 15 month hands-on training, but part of my work is to help them find something permanent, either we're training on an apprenticeship or full-time work in my program. And I do end up with some guys in my program from that area who are interested in locating to that area. And so I would love to hang on to your information and possibly contact you.
Okay, my program is just, you know, like when I'm doing with apprentices also, you know, so I am trying to get hold of Jordan here or Jordan, you know, trying, so if they don't want to do construction, we can help them with YouTube, or help them with the restaurant, or help them, and then down to the community skills, or communication skills. You know, also, you know, they are, you know, when I talk to them about the idea, they're so thrilled about it, they're excited about it. So we want also not just give them skills, give them more trust in themselves. Yeah, I got
That's
some.
kind of my program as well. It's
So,
like,
you know,
we pay them $13 an hour, so it's a decent learning wage. They get some basic skills, they get some confidence, they get a steady work history for a year or so. They're passing drug screens.
With a college route.
We roll them in courses at the community college, and then, you know, we try to help them find something.
And also, after the end of the program, we like to give them certification. Like so actually, you will be the reference. So go apply for this job, and will be your reference. And not just with the people who are rehab, also the people who are past rehab too. But the problem is we don't know how to get to the people who past job. Either we work with the counties or work with somebody, because not just the people who have the people when you put in your record in your resume or in your application, do you have any felony? And you said yes. Well, because I'm a teenager, you know, and you know, I really didn't think about it truly at that time. You know, somebody will have to suffer till he dies in this position. You know, give him a chance. And believe it or not, the people in rehab, the people who supposed to, will do more work than they hiring a regular person.
We've had pretty good luck placing people. You said you work with the EKC organization?
No, I didn't get hold of them yet.
So they do hiring kind of across the board, but they do have some contacts with some translators as well that will give people an opportunity who do have a record. I would say connect with or Goodwill for expungement. Have you program too? Because if they can get that record expunged,
You need to write some of this down.
Yeah.
I wish I brought some of my cards with me. I didn't think to
I
bring
got
my
to get
cards
your
for that job
information
with
right
me.
now, you know. I have live stream, so I don't have nothing. Hold on, wait. I might have anything good.
Put her number, put her information on the back of my card.
My card in here it has my this is my personal phone number is the same number I took it to the people. This is the Orozco group. This is the Berkeley. Not when we started there is still Kentucky University is still working on our website and everything to make it more pro. We have our website in here, but it's it's still you could say it's stage of beginners.
Yes.
But this is why they're helping us.
Got a landing tag.
Yeah. So if you see it in here, but we're here, Orozco, so the servant here is specialized, particularly affordable buildings, repair and lawn care, and landscaping. Orozco is committed to grow alongside with the community and then pictures and all the people. And also, we when we're helping people also with them, we have special prices also. Like if you are a senior citizen, we are not dealing with you like a normal one. If you are a veteran, we are also different. If you have low income to no income, you are different. This is why we invested 20% of our yearly revenue in the community. Plus we work with American Express. We got $10,000 grant. I work with Metaverse. I got $50,000 for AI glasses, which that program I will lose if I didn't find the prices. Because mostly actually it's a research for helping the AI. So they send us the AI glasses and send us the 50,000 to help people. You don't have to go to construction school. You put there and I believe me, that thing will make you feel like you will literally having a real nail gun, a real everything.
Have you connected with people recently and not having hospital?
No. The only people I contact so far, Frontier Medical, ARH Hospital, Mountain Comprehensive Care, AKRC, and I guess that's all. And sadly, for some reason somebody told me most of them they have a problem, financial difficulties. I'm not going to go deeper in that.
Yeah, I know.
So they said probably this is why they don't want to involve in more businesses or anything. I have grants.
That's what you look for, like working for like apprentices to come into the program.
Yeah.
If you're willing to get folks that are in recovery. I was just connected with the guy that I worked with at the recovery center in Home County. They house in. It's a long-term residential recovery facility, but then once they graduate, they're looking for work opportunities. And they have been from all over Kentucky. So they do have some from that area. My program services all mostly right there in Perry County, so I'm kind of a little bit further down the hill.
Look at where I'm from. I'm willing to.
I'm maybe should have been making a few
This is going to Kentucky have a lot of resources. We are covered with natural resources. Big company just to come and steal it and run away with it and leave us, literally dry here. We deserve way better, And there's a lot of chances, but just and something, the plan is we don't just have to find also a job. We can help them set up their business. And one of the programs like this and be entrepreneur, learning, you'll make a communication. So it doesn't matter if you find a job, we need to give them the confidence in themselves. No man, I done a mistake and we are human. We do a mistake, we'll learn from it, and then we go back out there, we be more reasonable people. But most of the business owners, they don't want to take a chance. No man, my business is still, I'm on a low income, but also I'm on a low income. If I've done this and he missed it up, no. Now I apply for a grant and actually getting money for you to mess things up so you can learn from it. Literally, that 10,000 I got for the equipment, they give me 1,500 for my own project. Go buy more wood and get some people just to cut the wood. It doesn't matter if they build something, just to give them more confidence themselves to DIY some of their own projects. So, I will be glad, to keep contact with you all. I mean, anytime, 24/7. Absolutely. Absolutely, Hey, Amy, can you take a picture? Yeah, this is my girl. One more. A big card. See, don't forget.
If I lose this one, I've got it here. That was smart. Thank you. Talk to you. Archer, you have about
Hello, Tiffany. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you here.
Yeah, you too.
I'm glad you're here today.
Thanks. Me too.
This is a construction social enterprise company. You know,
Okay.
we're doing variety of construction, painting, plumbing, electric, everything. You know, we're trying to help people out. And also we have a seasonal service bundle. So you actually make a subscription or membership in it. And anything happens in your home, you don't have to go chase plumber or landscaping or anything. You just call us, hey guys, we don't have a problem. You need to get fixed as soon as possible.
So it's like, hey. So it's like,
I made the.
it's like if you were kind of like if you were renting an apartment and you just call, but you can move
Exactly.
around.
Yeah, it's the same concept. You know, hey guys, I'm right here. I have my commode is not flushing very well. Come and fix it. My sink, you know, suddenly it's dripping. You know, I don't know where's the water coming from. We'll come and fix it. You know, my flooring, you know, on the ball, I don't know what happened. We'll come and fix it for you. You already in a membership, so you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, I'm gonna put somebody. Oh, I'm afraid he'll overcharge me. Oh, I'm afraid, you know, it's gonna be like a kidney job. And every single work we perform, we're given 120 days craftsmanship warranty. Anything happens when our guys come and fix that, and they didn't do it the right way,
That's cool.
you call us, hey, you didn't do well. I have the receipt, show 120 days, we will cut materials on us, laborers on us, until you get satisfied with it. Go ahead. Right there, that's real something.
Are you going to?
No, you don't go, you know, I'm waiting for the guy. If somebody has coffee, bring me some coffee.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you only work in your...
We are located in Ines, but also we are willing to travel. The only thing we might charge people is fuel surcharge. That's it, because the fuel now is just, you know, we try to help people, but also we try to make a profit. We're not really a big margin of profit, because in a low-income area, we really, if you make a big profit margin,
Right. Nobody
people,
can do it.
you're gonna close in no time.
Yeah.
So this is what we are in 30 year business. We are still struggling, but we still also getting more clients, we're getting more loyal people. They were actually waiting for us. Hey guys, I'm willing to wait. Okay, man, it's a couple weeks from now. You know, yeah, it's not a problem. You know, I'm just gonna do some landscaping. It's not a problem. But if it's emergency, you know, yeah, I'm gonna be there this week. You know, so there's some stuff, you know. We are working 24/7. So one of our guys has the truck and the tools with him. You know, when they go home, you know, his phone is available 24/7. When he calls, hey, you know, we have emergency, which is gonna take about 15%, between 5 to 10% our operation, because there's no emergency every single day. But one of our guys, you know, I take a truck with me, I'm responsible for any emergency happen. Next day, so we separated between people. You're still able to go home. You know, but also, you know, hey, I have emergency in that place, would you please come? You know, and if you have a membership with us, you don't have to worry about the emergency fees and hours. No man, this has to be covered now. You know, so these people will, same thing like insurance is a car. You're gonna break your car, you know, they're gonna, if you have a full coverage, they're gonna get you in this car and this and this. So we try to help people, and also we have also motorization, which is gonna save you an energy. Like, I know someone is coming. Could you please come to check my home if it's really early, anything? We'll go check the vans, check out my hair. We pressurize the house to see where's the air coming out or coming in. So we do this also trying, and this is not easy, so we are trying to, you know, to help people, not break the home and no, I cannot afford it.
Right.
And especially now with the gas price is $4 plus.
Yeah.
I go literally every single week. I'm going to spend $100 in fuel. $400 a month.
Yeah.
I have to rent $800. This is $1,200. That's all what I make. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to do anything. You know, so we have also installers. So when we do our repairs to the people, hey man, I'm doing my ramps. I'm back always because, you know, I have my wheelchair. I will not be able to walk. But the project team is going to cost me $5,000. Okay, we work with some credit card companies that actually don't require any credit score. So we will know, you know, if under 2,000, we will have our and we'll take care of it. It's over 2,000, now actually have to go to the credit company, and also we will work with it as low as it can be. So for example, we make $1,000 a month, that's it, nothing more. You know, we will try to make the payment between 50 to $75. And also, on the fees, because you see the credit card companies, we're gonna break the heck out of them out. Now, we actually have a deal with them, you know, to be actually the max of 20%. That's it. So for 20,000 on a 36-month period, you know, we gotta 4,000 and 20% gonna be 1,200. And we divide this 1,200 into 46 months. So this is what's happening. Time, no more interest, no more anything. So no pressure on the customer. And if any pressure on the we will try to help people. Because I got burned by unreliable contractor. After the flood, you know, I have insurance. What will insurance give you? Hey man, this is 36,000.
Yeah.
Go find somebody.
Yep.
And what happened?
Yeah, they don't show up.
They got the money, the contractor got the money, they didn't show up. Literally, they worked for 2 weeks and suddenly disappeared.
Yep.
You know, so we'll be homeless for 2 years. And that little boy, he's 2 years old, so he was about 2 years old, I mean, when we been homeless. 2 years, 2 years old, you know, guys. Imagine that's what you're gonna do. You don't have the money to fix your home. You gotta quit your job in order for me to fix your home. So I quit being an accountant. You know, I went to school, you know, for a couple of weeks, you know, just to learn how to do the basic things. Plumbing, electric, drywall, roofing. That's cool. And it's gonna take me about a year and a half to finish my home from the ground up, installation, wiring, flooring. But I'm gonna tell you that. And then now I said, you know, when I finished in October 2023, I created this company. I said, I'm not gonna let that happen anymore. I mean, I said, it's unfair, you know. So now we go fix people's homes.
It doesn't it doesn't even it out next
Oh,
So you're gonna need to move that one.
Okay, so
I get it.
so they, you know, so I go to the people, fix the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I first agree about the price. Okay, thank you. I have them in my pocket. So, you know, I told them the price, we agreed on the price of everything. Okay, guys, go ahead and give the material. You're gonna go ahead and do the work. Have the work and everything. Inspect it. You like it, any flaws, anything you don't like, you want for me to fix. No, I didn't like this. I will do it. I didn't like this. I will do it. Get the inspection. Okay, everything is good. So you don't have to worry, oh man, I put this on any contractor that will come to you and tell you, hey, I didn't put 20% down. If God sent it to you, Derek, when you twist it around and be out of here. I'm serious. I mean, do not do nothing. If any contractor asks you to do anything in the front of the no. I will buy the materials. So you don't have to worry about anything. You come and perform the work, you're gonna get paid. Like it. You don't like it, then you're coming here to scam me. With all the respect, I don't know you, I didn't deal with you, but anybody come and do anything in the front service, as a service to the front, it's not literally gonna cost you anything.
Right.
You know, we made a deal. There's a contract. I'm not gonna after you put me in your schedule. I'm not gonna come and do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, you come to my house. You take the measurement. I am going to buy the material. So I'm expecting you to perform the work.
You have any money?
Why?
Does it cost money to get food?
Okay, I mean, we have cars.
Congratulations on winning.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Right? You have any money?
We have the cars back. You know, we don't carry cash. Hi. Oh, there's any coffee, anything to drink, anything? Okay,
They're with us.
okay, come on.
Say hi, Mama.
Leave that in here. Leave that in here.
I don't want to say hi.
You scared, Dad?
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. You know, just gonna get something to drink.
Bye. You can pop pop. Yeah. You scared me that. With all the businesses we work with, we always encourage them like, oh, she can talk after school. Yeah, she can talk. When she talks, she has talk algorithm that push people more. So even if you make a post and it's awesome, if you make a video, it's like 10 times more You don't need to worry about the microphone. Come here. I want a picture of you. Nice to meet you. No, thank you. So, Pop, you're so proud of him. She found your name in the book box and she's very excited. No, Charlie, that's not Pop's food. Back away. No, not yours. Walk away. Yes, that's yours. It's okay, baby. You just laid it on Pop's table. Come on, let's go back over here. Charlie, we're just going to leave it on Pop's table until we're ready to go. Charlie, honey, you have to come here. Lay it down. We're going to take it home with us. Come on, this way, please. Thank you.
They're having parties.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Yes, you can. Thank you guys so much. Before we get started, just a few housekeeping items. Hopefully you've all got your bingo card and you've been networking and getting your bingo cards filled out. As soon as you have a bingo, doesn't have to be the whole card, but surely would encourage it to be. But once they're done, just put them in this basket up here. I'm going to leave it up in the front, put this here, and then we will do the drawing around 6:45. So y'all are going to have some time after presentations to keep networking and keep getting those bingo cards filled out. Hopefully you all saw the prizes that are up there. We've got 2 amazing baskets that are full of stuff from our Invest 606 alumni. So a really great opportunity just to continue to support those businesses. So make sure you get those turned in. Also, food truck, dirty sodas, cookies, all that's going to be here after we're done. So if you've not already, make sure that you get something to eat, get something to drink, and yeah. Okay, I'm going to kick us off here. So for those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Jessica Bledsoe. I'm the Director of Impact Investing at the Foundation for Appalachia, Kentucky, where I oversee all of our Invest 606 initiatives. If you're not familiar with Invest 606, this is an economic development initiative that encourages entrepreneurship as a form of economic development. And we have 3 distinct tracks that as entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs can work through. We have Launch 606, which is for anything from an idea, you've just got a good idea for a business and don't know how to bring it into a world, to maybe you've got a side hustle and you're ready to take that business full time. We have Accelerate 606, which is what you're going to be hearing from tonight. This is a growth accelerator for businesses that have been in business for at least a year and are generating revenue. They have at least one owner that is working full time in the business and they are ready to grow and scale. And then we have Fund 606, which is designed to help entrepreneurs who need to access funding. So we do that a few different ways. We house the Appalachian Impact Fund at the Foundation. We have an angel fund that serves all of Central Appalachia. And then we also have just wonderful relationships with a lot of our CDFI and bank partners. So what we're trying to help you do is make sure that you are prepared to apply for and receive the funding that you need to keep your business operating and growing and scaling right here in Eastern Kentucky. And if you haven't already, it's on your bingo card, but I really encourage you to sign up for our newsletter. That's where we send all the information about the different programs that are getting ready to start, applications. We have other grant opportunities that we send out in there. It's just a really fabulous resource for anyone who is an entrepreneur or thinking of becoming an entrepreneur. So before we dive in and hear from our cohort, I want to take just a moment to acknowledge a few folks that made today possible. First and foremost, to our funders, the Thompson Charitable Fund, SOAR, the Appalachian Regional Commission, and the Appalachian Impact Fund. Thank you guys so much. This program would not exist without your commitment to Eastern Kentucky and to entrepreneurs. I'd also like to thank our showcase sponsors, L8 and New Frontier, for helping us put the showcase on tonight, and to each of our vendors. We have Phil Billy's Food Truck and Southern Sips and Sweets, which are both local food trucks here in London. We also have several alumni that are represented. We have Acres of Grace, who made us those delicious cookies. Cassie King, who did our headshots, who's also Velvet Whiskey Candles. And then we also have Parsons Pastures, who set up our bouquet bar. So as you can see, this is a circular economy inside of Invest 606. We want to continue to support those businesses. I also have to give a huge shout out to our CDFI partners at Mountain Association, Kentucky Highland Investment Corporation, and SCED. They helped us not only design the program, but we had over 50 applications for this cohort, and they helped me go through and really select the cohort that is here today. But they are also just fantastic referral partners, not just for funding, but just for our ecosystem as a whole. If you are someone who is looking for money for your business, I encourage you to find people with the green name tags. Those are our funders, our CDFI partners, and would certainly encourage you to speak with them. I also have to thank Jeremy Turner, with the Appalachian Investors Alliance, who did something really special, which was to take all the information in my brain and merge it with the information in his brain and create curriculum that was really designed to support entrepreneurs in Appalachian Kentucky specifically. So thank you, Jeremy, for that. And certainly last but not least, where is Sabrina? I have to thank Sabrina McCorder. She is our program manager, and this would not have happened without her. She has wrangled all of us and made sure that everything happens and happens on time. So all of us can agree we would not be here without Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. Yes, thank you. So as I mentioned, Accelerate 606 is one of our tracks under Invest 606, and this is a 10-week growth accelerator. So these entrepreneurs have spent the last 10 weeks working alongside Sabrina and I, but also on their own, to really create a strategic growth plan that is poised to help them for the next 3 years really identify how they want to grow and scale. So tonight you're going to hear all about those growth plans, but you're also going to hear about how you can help them as community members, as ecosystem partners, as funders, as people in the room that can really help them implement these growth plans and be successful with the plan that they have created. So first off, we're going to hear from Mr. Floyd Waterstrap. So you're going to notice that we're starting with Laurel County, and we're also going to end with Laurel County, but we have 5 different counties that are represented here. And welcoming Ford to the stage. We're so excited to hear from you and learn more about Sustainable Harvest Farm.
Sounds good, Utah. Well, all right. Ooh, stopwatch. Does it start on itself? It's not working. Even better. All right. Well, so nice to see everyone out tonight. Thanks to all the people that organized this event. Thanks to the other people in the cohort. It's been a great group. So I just want to tell you a little bit about Sustainable Harvest Farm, our home. Got to push the button. We are from London, Kentucky, just kind of out in the neck of the woods here. One of the first certified organic vegetables in southeastern Kentucky. Won't go into all the history about us, but our main purpose is to grow the region's best certified organic produce. That kind of built our whole community. I'm not from Laurel County, my wife is, but we've been here since 2000, and I moved back here in 2009. But we, not only do we raise some of the best produce in our region, we feel like we're one of the best employers for farm workers. So we employ a large group of people from Mexico that come here legally each year. And we also are part of a kind of like a third-party auditor that is based on employee satisfaction. So the guys that work for us, essential workforce, we do employ some local people, but farm business is a pretty tough business to be an employer for. So, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. So the main way that we sell our produce is one big aspect is we sell wholesale. So we grow for some larger wholesalers where our produce ends up in Kroger and Walmart. It's about 35% of our business. And London, Kentucky is actually becoming quite a hub for not just certified organic produce, but produce, non-organic produce as well. There's a large company out of Florida that came to London and has been investing millions of dollars into produce distribution. So we were fortunate to got to link up with them about 3 or 4 years ago. Another part of our business is Farm Share, or CSA, where families sign up to get vegetables from us throughout the growing season. It's a customizable service. You get to pick and choose what you want each week. And we deliver that produce kind of up and down I-75 from Louisville down into Knoxville, Tennessee, and then also just kind of some of the Somerset area as well. And then a third part of our business is selling directly to grocery stores, primarily Whole Foods, going up into Cincinnati, Louisville, and then down into Knoxville, Chattanooga, and then also over to Nashville, Tennessee. So we spend a lot of time distributing it. We're growing our produce and also distributing it all over the place. The main reason that we got interested in joining Accelerate 606 was I really enjoy expanding our business, and it's been fortunately profitable. but we get spread a little bit too thin and really wanted to focus on what area of our business we should try to specialize in, trying to determine what's most profitable with the least amount of stress. And we found nothing without the stress, but maybe there are some aspects that are a little more economically viable for us. So that being part of the cohort has really just helped us kind of focus where we should, oh my goodness, that timer just looked me in the eye. All right, so I will go to the next part. So yeah, kind of what changed as being part of this cohort. Not only did we meet some other great people in the region, but we were able to try to determine where we should be going with our business, which has been helpful because I didn't grow up as a farmer, didn't grow up as a business person. This was kind of a third career for myself and had no training. So it's been really neat to be around those people. Let's see, so what does it look like next for us? We really are focusing more on our sales to Whole Foods. We've developed a relationship with them over the last 6-7 years, and we are just kind of expanding into more cities. Nashville this year and also Cincinnati are 6 new stores for us in those cities. So trying to focus on that is pretty profitable for us, and then also expanding our CSA, our farm share, the subscription where families sign up to get vegetables from us is where we're kind of focusing on. Let's see. So how could you help us in our growth? Well, one thing I didn't add on the slide is if you know anybody that has farmland in Laurel County, it's good farmable land. We are always hustling more land. I spend as much time looking for land and looking for places to sell our vegetables as I do anything else. That's one aspect, and then also if you know people that are tied into the grocery industry, we're currently trying to find good contacts at Ingles, Food City, and Sprouts. Kind of all, that was like I'm done. And we're always expanding our business and need, one of the things we're struggling with right now is expanding larger delivery trucks and then also expanding our walk-in cooler capacity because perishable vegetables, you have to cool them down for them to be long-lasting. And then also if you live in have connections in Nashville or Cincinnati, homeowners associations is one of the areas that we target for our weekly farm share delivery. So, all right, already over. I think that's it. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ford. We are so excited to see those growth plans, and I know y'all know people in Nashville and Cincinnati, so be sure to stop by Ford's table. Everybody's going to go back to their tables after presentation, so stop by and see them and let them know how you can help. So next up, we have our longest standing business. We have Mr. Junie O'Brien with O'Brien's Archery. 26 years in business, y'all. 26 years, yes, that is really the. So from Carter County, please help me welcome Junie O'Brien.
Hey, how y'all doing? I hope you're doing me because I'm nervous. It's been a while since I've done it. I've got to do it for people. Anyway, I'm O'Brien Archery in Grayson, Kentucky. We recently moved from Nashville, Kentucky last Saturday in the winter. But at least now I'm where I live. So, but we do retail, and we set up everything. But I also work on those that have been around for years and years. So I've been involved in that part for 42 years as far as working on stuff. And like I just said, I've been in business since January 1999. So we've been, and all my family helps out. Wasn't for them I couldn't do it. You know. But that while ago, wasn't for my wife saying, okay, you can go get a business on, but our house is going to be put up for this for a little while. So, and so she allowed me to do that and follow my dream and get involved in my art. And I was and I always work on them, you know, I shoot those, so I know what, and I try to do something that, I want everybody that walks out to be happy with what they can, with what they're doing. And we're trying to, you know, it's just because of the love, of what we're doing, and, you know, and I've also coached, and I like to pass down what knowledge I know from the younger generation, coming up that's getting involved in archery, so and I know this is a little bit off base, but about 3 weeks ago, I mean, the National Archery in Schools program, which is NAS, they had the state competition in Louisville. There was over 8,000 kids from elementary, middle school, and high school level that participated in that event. So archery is growing big and bigger all the time. So, but you know, we also, you know, a lot of our maintain bow hunters too. You know, we started target archery bow hunters. If y'all haven't got a chance to stop by my table, so you know, I'll show you some of the stuff that I've done and set up, and our, you know, we get a lot of, you get in this company, you get a lot of advertising from word of mouth. People at the fresh stuff, and they look and they go, oh, who does this stuff? Of course, I always get the guy that will say, what do you shoot? You know, and I said, well, so I shoot good enough for you, it's good enough for me, you know. But that's, you know, but you get the guy, people, the occasional people that, you know, they go dig at what they want when they walk in the door. So they find that, I said, it doesn't matter to me. I'm there to help them and help them stay involved and get them involved and stuff. You get the youth and stuff. Getting the youth involved is one big major thing of mine, because you can develop a lifelong customer from that. And we have been, you know, we've been kind of stuck. And my daughter tried to help me out. Both my daughters tried to help me out in this a little bit, trying to get different and different products. I actually allowed them to change my logo this year. I've had the leprechaun on my logo since 1999. So I said, you can change it, you can update it, you can do what you want, but do not take my leprechaun off. Whatever you want to do. So they did leave it in there. They did upgrade it, and they did upgrade it, make it a little bit more up to date. And you know, part of what we're going to use this for is to try to put a 40-foot tall sign out in the parking lot, so people will be able to see it from the interstate. So that's one thing. That's one of the first things on my agenda is getting that done and try to, you know, get our media presence out and stuff a lot more. You know, we want to try to do a YouTube channel. We try to go do the YouTube channel, try to update all of our Facebook and update and do a new build a website and stuff that we don't currently have. But I'm really, I'm excited about trying to, you know, maybe, I mean, I might have to trim some stuff. I have to look back at it, and I've advised some of the guys that I knew that's been in archery manufacturing business before. So, you know, this stuff doesn't sell. You trim this off, you know, and sometimes they don't want to, and I've been kind of stuck in that same thing. You know, if I look back at some of it, so I might need to trim this back a little bit and try to put my emphasis on something else that's newer that will grow. And so Casey and Megan both been kind of pushed me in that, but you know, they're 30 years younger than us. So they're 30 years younger than me, so they see that in what's happening in their age, you know, what's going on in their age group and stuff. You know, I'm stuck in I'll be 60 in June. And I ain't ashamed to tell it, but I'll be 60 in June, so I'm kind of stuck in a whole other age group of people. So, but I think our you know, we've gotten, I just, you know, this is just a passion of mine, and you know, and we started looking more at the long-term things, you know, what will grow us and help us to be a bigger, you know, to have a bigger presence in the community. But, you know, community I live in, which I live there now, and I think it can help the message to get it bigger, bigger presence and stuff there. And, you know, I've been fortunate. I've got customers from the stores, you know, regular customers from Forest Fayette County, you know, I'm with Forest Fayette County and several places. So, and I think we can grow. I think we can still grow more. And for the next, the next few weeks, we're going to try to bring in some new things as far as like things for kids to be involved with, and then things for I've gotten companies and I've worked them and stuff at some of those companies, you know, they make, for instance, snack sticks, they make, they make elk, they make beer, they make all lots of different stuff. You know, that's something that I can sit by my cash register and say, well, I'm gonna try that. You know, there's no leaving out the door. You know, they're buying something else, but I don't want to buy that. You know, it's kind of one of those things you got to set up there for the impulse buyer that's going to look and buy that. So, but that's the thing we haven't done in the past, but it's the thing we're going to start. So, I think we can build on everything that we tried to start in, and like I said, we may have to trim a few things back, but I think we'll do. I think sometimes that's just that needs to be done. I'm just looking for anybody in connection. If you know anybody in the outdoor industry, anybody that's local, you know, that's local, send them our way. I'd love to work with anybody. I'd love to work with anybody. I like working on getting people involved, as well as the people that's not, that's already involved, but they need, they need advice. I like working with people just to get them started and get them involved. Because sometimes you can teach them stuff. Because they're very much more teachable. So, my time is sorry. All right, well, I'm in again, my name is Judy O'Brien from O'Brien's Archery. We're in Jackson, Kentucky, and hopefully we'll be there for many, many more years.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's his granddaughters. Yeah. Pop did such a great job. Thank you, Judy. I think that Judy's story is such a testament to what can happen when small businesses are around in communities for a really long time, but most importantly, the community showing up and continues to support them. I also know that almost all of y'all probably know somebody with a boat, so send them Judy's way. It's worth the drive to Carter County to see him. So next up, for all of our coffee lovers in the room, I'm so excited to introduce you to Jay House, founder of the Kentucky Coffee Trail, located in Lewis County, but caffeinating the entire Commonwealth.
So the Kentucky Coffee Trail connects independent coffee shops across all 9 tourism regions of Kentucky through a free gamified app, turning great coffee into a reason to explore and small towns into destinations that people actually seek out. So my husband Mike and I own a small coffee shop in Vansford, Lewis County, and it's a river town that's seen better days. There's a lot of beautiful buildings, but a lot of them are vacant right now and still waiting for their reason for revitalization. And so we kept asking ourselves, what can we do to bring people back downtown? And we came up with the idea for the Kentucky Coffee Trail. So millions of tourists are already coming to Kentucky every year for bourbon and courses and festivals and things. But in fact, the governor just posted on Facebook the other day that Kentucky celebrated 3 consecutive wins in record-breaking tourism. So $14.3 billion in economic impact and 97,000 jobs. But the question that keeps me up at night is, where is that money actually going? Is it reaching the independent coffee shop that maybe doesn't have a marketing budget? Is it touching the cafe that's been open for 10 years and everyone in that community loves it, but nobody outside of their community has ever heard of them? And is it reaching the people who don't have a PR team behind them or a bourbon trail behind them? Because statewide tourism wins are great, but it doesn't automatically trickle down to the businesses that could use them the most. So not without intention and not without structure, and that is what the Kentucky Coffee Trail does. And that's why we exist and what we're here for tonight. So, like I mentioned, it's a digital passport platform connecting independent coffee shops across all 9 Kentucky tourism regions. So it's free for travelers, and in our first 3 months, with no formal marketing, no paid advertising, and no official app launch, we generated over $31,000 in revenue through relationship-based outreach. We're up to 57 coffee shops across the Commonwealth, 1 regional sponsor, and like I said, our app just launched today, so I have papered this place with our QR code. You can't really get around without seeing it. So when somebody shows up to a trail stop, they're going there specifically because the app told them it was worth it for them to go. So they're going somewhere they might not otherwise have gone before. So they don't just buy a drink when they're either. They're going to find the restaurant next door, the boutique down the street. Maybe they'll book a stay at an Airbnb, and they're turning that stop into a weekend, and maybe that weekend into a vacation. And so we imagine somebody seeing that vacant building next to our coffee shop in downtown Vanceborough and looking at it and thinking, you know, maybe this might work. Maybe it'll spur somebody else to take a chance in our downtown. So before we joined the accelerator, we were very founder dependent, right? Everything ran through me. And what I learned through the accelerator is I was my own biggest roadblock in the business. They helped us to think through, you know, what would happen if this scales? You know, where would it break? And it broke because I was doing everything myself. So it helped us to learn that, you know, I had to hire somebody. And I'm proud to say that we hired our first employee. And what they helped us do was get that infrastructure to grow without founder dependency. Helped us to develop sponsorship pipelines that would generate sustainable funding and demonstrate measurable economic impact in rural communities. Because that's really what it's all about. People always are surprised when I say the Kentucky Coffee Trail isn't actually really even about coffee, because it wasn't scalable the way it was. So the accelerator helped us build those systems. So I'm proud to say we're no longer founder dependent. We've hired our first employee and we now have a platform. And in fact, there's no other platform like it in Kentucky. We're the first. And in the next 12 months, we have goals to have 100 shops across Kentucky in the 9 tourism regions, 5,000 registered users, and 10,000 check-ins. 9 regional sponsors and a Trailblazer presenting sponsor, and year-1 revenue of $175,000. But the larger opportunity is this. Every check-in generates behavioral data that tells a story about rural economic activity. And at scale, that will generate data as a byproduct of just our normal everyday business. And that's well beyond the value of the platform itself. And we know what we're going to do with that, but that's a bigger conversation for after tonight. But it builds towards $1 million annually, and that's a conversation I'm ready to have with the right partner. And it's much different than would you like to buy an ad on the Kentucky Coffee Trail app. So tonight I'm asking for 3 specific things. Download the app. Like I said, you will find my QR code on every table in this building tonight. Make introductions. If you know an independent coffee shop owner anywhere in Kentucky, please connect us. If you know a regional brand or a tourism organization or a statewide economic development partner whose mission aligns with supporting rural Kentucky, that's our Trailblazer sponsor conversation, and I'm ready to have it. And third, if you're interested in growth capital or an advisory role or an ambassador partnership, find me. We have the traction and the systems and the plan. We're just looking for the right people to help us scale.
And there's the QR code.
In case you missed it, there's the QR code. Thank you so much, Jenny. I don't know about y'all, but I've already been stamping my passport. I took her to Hazard Coffee Company with me so I could get my stamp before the app even launched. But we are really proud of what Jenny has built, taking an idea for any of these businesses, taking an idea and turning it into something that actually works from just an idea in your head is really inspirational to watch. So it's been really cool to watch her in that journey. But now we're going to take another journey over to Estill County, and we are going to hear from Kentucky Mountain Moonshine and Wood Fire Pizza, because they've got pizza, they've got moonshine, and they have a German Shepherd that will happily escort you around the 600 acres. So please help me welcome Howard and Stacy with Kentucky Mountain Moonshine and Wood Fire Pizza.
Yeah, we couldn't bring Hank with us, so.
All right. We really appreciate some things about being here and going through the program and things. It's been a super help. I think we're Kentucky Mountain Moonshine and Wood Fire Oven. My name is Howard Arvin, and this is Stacy McFarland. I'm a retired dentist, and Stacy was my assistant for many years. And we own Kentucky Mountain Moonshine. We offer an authentic Appalachian experience on our 600-acre farm and things where people can come out and enjoy our craft moonshine, our wood-fired oven, and then just do our farm-based tourism and things around the farm. Our property and things guests enjoy camping and hiking, the different cave system and things that we have on the property and things that are just an outdoor experience and things that can be really kind of difficult things to have at other spots. We're currently in things expanding. We wanted to do some Airbnbs with the 2 custom Airstreams and things that we're renovating to have other spots and things that they bring their campers and RVs and hookups and things for us on the farm. We'll get just to celebrate and strengthen our Appalachian community and things. Urban is our hometown and things where I was born and raised, and everything we do there is hoping just to bring people and things out to have a good time and things, and to just share the outdoors and things with us. We carry on my father's recipe and things for the mountain moonshine, along with the different hospitality and things like that hopefully we can kind of give and show people things that come out. At the end of the day, I think what we really want to do is just have a good, family-friendly, pet-friendly time that people can enjoy.
So moving on to next. So who we serve locals, travelers, and tourists who are looking for something real, just a different, a unique experience where they're going to go home and tell their friends about, tell their family about. A lot of the people that come to the distillery, they'll usually come from out of state. And you'll see here on the map here, we actually have a map with, you can't really see it, but we have a bunch of pins. And every time they come to the distillery, they'll put a pin where they're from. Well, it got so big to the point where I had to get an internet, just with all of the countries on it. I started writing Germany and stuff on the side, and I'm like, this looks a little dorky. So I had to get a totally different map. I feel like the things like that, and then just having the acreage and things, is what sets us apart, especially there in that rural community. Our moonshine is made with 100% locally grown corn and all natural flavors. We don't use anything artificial. So if you want to say we do it the hard way, we do it the hard way. But it makes for a wonderful, fantastic product. Our pizza dough is handmade and fermented for 72 hours. So all of this equals that Howard and I, we do not get sleep. Our sauce is made from scratch, and everything is prepped fresh daily using local ingredients. And it's all cooked in a wood-fired oven, which gives, just that signature flavor. Oh, there's my baby dog. So we joined Accelerate 606 because we were ready to grow. We knew we needed more structure, more clarity, just a stronger direction of where we were headed. And we realized, along with all of the others here, that we're getting a little, we're getting larger. We're getting, people are starting to recognize us. And sometimes that can be a little scary or a lot scary. So, but we just had the passion and the drive, and Accelerate 606 just was the one that just gave us that push, and actually just, kind of opened your eyes to the possibilities for sure. As far as, transformation and things, through Accelerate 606, we shifted from day-to-day operations to a more strategic mindset. We gained financial clarity, started building scalable systems that allowed us to grow in the business. And overall, it's opened our eyes to what's truly possible for our future.
Next, we'll focus as far as on growth in regards to 3 different key areas. We want to expand our regional distribution of things of our moonshine, increasing the production and our K-Diner capacity as far as produce more, and continue to hire local and as far as grow our team. These steps will allow us to scale while still staying rooted in things as far as in our community.
So how can you be part of our growth? We are just looking for investors, especially like, people like yourselves. We appreciate everyone coming out here today and just taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to what we have about our businesses. So again, we want to welcome you all to the Moonshine family one day. You all come out to the distillery sometime. Thank you.
Everybody come over and we try to do some samples with you. It'd be great.
Yes, highly recommend the samples. Don't ask me how I know. Also, raise your hand if you want to take a little field trip with me over to Estill County. Let's go to the tent of the farm. But thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the work that you put in. It's very evident, everything that you've done, and we cannot wait for you to get the Airstream open and for us to come out and hang out. But next up, y'all, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, the contractor that actually shows up when he says he will, Mr. Callan Savary with Ralston Group of Martin County.
All right. Are we gonna start? Oh, I know. Okay. First of all, thank you all for being here today, for taking time to be here. My name is Khaled, and I serve Eastern Kentucky families. I forgot what I'm going to say. So let's jump in. The truth we all know about this area. Okay, many families in Eastern Kentucky live in homes. They actually have a problem, between broken window, insulation, weatherization. You're looking about leaky roof. Okay. We will look at here and let's see, the problem in here is not about the repairs. It's about to find somebody who's actually going to show up and get the repairs done from the first time. So this is why I created Orozco, because many families in Eastern Kentucky, they actually got burned by unreliable contractor. They were going to come here, they didn't show up. We're going to work on it a couple of weeks and they're gone. They'll be halfway done. And then what's going to cause that? More problems. So the problem also here in Eastern Kentucky, especially in the rural Eastern Kentucky, the housing or the housing stock is old. The income between low and moderate, and also the reliable contractor, they're rare. Most of them, they go bigger city, make more money. While I'm here doing nothing. So this is why we exist in here. We exist in here because we afford, reliable, affordable repairs. We are believing in community impact work. Because we live in here, kids, grandkids are going to be in this area. So when we look in here, I hope guys, I'm sometimes not going to match what I'm going to say. I'm just going to say what I have. So we serve, Eastern Kentucky families, and what we provide to them, we provide weatherization, we provide lawn care services, we provide them service bundles so they don't have to chase contractor to find what they're going to do in their next day of the house or what next repair of the house. What makes us different than anyone? Why do I call you for? 120 days craftsman warranty, for any work that performed in your house, transparent price, you can figure the price on your own. And also, communication before, during, after, and after sales. Nobody do that after sales. Hey, how is work doing? It's plumbing working very well, sink very well, everything is working good, roofing is good, nothing, nothing broken. So this is what we provide. Okay. Why we joined Accelerator 606? Okay. I've been in entrepreneurs program with SOAR. They give the materials, they give us the structure, but also I was in all over the place. Many other ideas, So when we go into with Accelerator 606, they gave us the operational structure. what's operational structure. We have multiple ideas he wants to come to life, but we have to start one at a time. I'm gonna have that one. So what the change? What the change we have? You know, we have a 3 years plan. We're gonna jump in our revenue scale from 24 to 65 to 82,000. Okay, how are we gonna do this? The first year we're gonna do the foundation. We're gonna use the $10,000 grant between hiring local. We're gonna more marketing for our seasonal bundle. We're gonna implant CRM, online scheduling, and also what else? It's getting there. I'm getting nervous when that time is over. Okay, the second year we're gonna go. Okay, expanding also from a few clients to 100 to 150 clients serving annually. We'll come to scaling our revenue. We're gonna go to 30 to 40 recurring plan to the homeowners and landlord. We're gonna hire part-time admin. We're gonna hire a skilled technician with us. And then we come in the third year, we're gonna be fully existing company, you know, anchored community also. So we're gonna between 50 plus more recurring plan, and plus also we're gonna launch donation and refurbishing. So we can actually, instead of we throw this away, no, we will fix it and we give it to the people they actually in need. And also we're gonna begin refurbishing abandoned homes. We have tons of them around here. Let's do affordable housing, low cost in Easter. Let people come in here, live in here, strong our economy. So anybody, you know, I know I didn't follow this and how we can part of the growth in there. Anybody that believe in our mission, believe in how we can do affordable repairs, affordable homes, you know, contact me, you know, and also this apprenticeship programs. We have multiple things to get done. So guys, thank you so much, and there's the barcode there. You can contact me anytime, and thank you. And I know Sabrina and Jessica to kill me right now. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Callan. I don't know if y'all know this about Callan, but he's very passionate about what he does. And he is so inspirational to talk to, and if you go see him at his booth, ask him about travel as well, because he's got some great travel tips. But thank you so much, Callan. He is correct. He had so many business ideas, and we are so excited to see where the next 3 years takes him. And I think we can all agree that we need great contractors in Eastern Kentucky, and now you know one. All right, so as I mentioned, we started with Laurel County. We're going to end with Laurel County. I'm so excited to welcome Jordan Carmack. Jordan Carmack has been a part of this Invest 606 ecosystem for a very long time, and I'm so excited to see her on the other side of it now. So leading the charge with helping to bring your organization into the age of AI, which I think we all can agree we need. Please help me welcome Jordan Carmack with Authenticity.
In 2025, $37 billion were invested in general and generative AI. Billions. That was up threefold from the year prior. But one of the things that I'm thinking about the most, it's great to invest in the technology that's changing each and every day, but how can we invest instead in the people who are in charge of this technology? Because what I see is the same thing that I saw in the classroom when I spent almost 15 years in higher education, is that my students came out of the pandemic struggling to communicate. Finding it difficult to make phone calls, have face-to-face conversations, having trouble with problem solving and critical thinking, and those were the students coming out of college, going into the workforce. And so what we do is we help build AI-ready, resilient teams for nonprofits and mission-driven organizations through leadership development specifically that is practical, engaging, and designed for organizations where people are the mission. And so I came out of higher education and I started this as a side hustle. And I learned a lot. A couple of things that came, click the button twice. So a couple of things that I kept seeing is that whenever I was teaching, I noticed that there were communication skills that they needed, problem solving skills that they needed, collaboration skills that they needed, and in our workforce they needed those same skills. But whenever I started working with organizations, I realized that learning and development, they didn't have a full-time teacher. They didn't have somebody that they could bring in and say, hey, would you develop this program for us? Because they had one HR person who was also doing benefits and staffing and doing so many other things that they weren't able to take the time needed to intentionally invest in leadership development programs. And so they knew that they had a problem, but what were they supposed to do about it? And so we exist to close that gap for HR teams and organizational leaders so that you can actually develop your people, not just intend to. So how do we go about doing this? Now, I mentioned that I was full-time in the classroom for 7 years, so we spent live facilitated training is our bread and butter. Nothing against online education, and I believe that that's valuable, but we need time spent with one another, building relationships on our team so that we can connect, especially if we are hybrid or if we are remote teams. So our flagship program is Future Ready Teams. It's a combination of both generative AI upskilling, teaching Claude, teaching Gemini and Copilot, and yes, ChatGPT, though I feel like I shouldn't talk much about them right now. AI literacy and really workforce readiness. And so this includes, in addition, we do communication skills development, so things like public speaking, maybe it's active listening training, whatever your organization needs, and we do this through a training needs assessment. So the organizations that we serve are broad, but really focused on public sector agencies, associations, and these mission-driven organizations. So I can actually update some of those numbers. We are over 3,000 leaders have been trained since 2022, and over 55 programs delivered. And I'm excited to say that this flagship program we started called Future Ready Teams, we've already got 3 or 4 clients lined up to launch this multi-day program to really make sure they have the skills they need to be successful in the future of AI. So I'll be honest, and I've got a minute and a half to tell you this quick story, but my story does not start here, as Jessica alluded to. You see, I met Jeff Marietta, who many of you are familiar with, several years ago, and he said, hey, I know you're teaching, but why don't you come talk to my entrepreneurship class? And then he said, why don't you come teach what you're teaching on personal branding at the time to these organizations in Invest 606. And so I had the pleasure of working with 3 different cohorts as part of a side hustle. And it was that time that I spent with them that I realized anybody can become an entrepreneur. I didn't have to stay in higher ed. I could do what I love and serve people all over the country. And so that is what why I wanted to be a part of this program, was for more clear direction, improving operations, and build confidence. And so for us, we've got some really exciting targets ahead. So we are hoping to see this continue to grow. In fact, the biggest celebration I've got is I will be doing training in Washington State as of today. In May, and so we're seeing a movement nationally to take this program beyond Kentucky, and I credit the ecosystem that was built here with that. So every funder in the room, thank you. Everyone who's been a part and who's been a client of mine as part of this journey, thank you, because I would not be here today. So if there's anybody you can introduce us to, we would love to partner with you to continue to invest in our workforce.
Also obviously a wonderful keynote speaker for anyone who's been looking, and that, I don't know if you guys heard that, but she ended literally as the alarm went off. So the timing was perfect. Okay, help me give all these businesses one more giant round of applause. I cannot overstate the amount of work that these businesses have put in the last 10 weeks. I think they all agree with me when I say this was a very rigorous program. They're probably all so happy to be done with it by now, but the great news is that we were giving every single one of them $10,000 to help implement their strategic growth plan. Yes. And the even better news is that the food truck is still here, so we've got plenty of time left. Please make sure that you see all of these businesses at their table. Get those bingo cards turned in. Again, basket is up here when you are done. There's still time to get that done. I will do that drawing around 6:45, so you've still got about 40 minutes to do that. But thank you all so much for coming out tonight and supporting Invest 606 and supporting these businesses. And please go out and shop local when you leave here.
a really big round of applause for all of the work put into together. We're going to let you go back to home. Okay, that's all I wanted.
Same thing, Ryan, just telling me.
Here, put this down. No, now quit.
So, guys, yeah, I did speak, man. You can go back and look at it. But this all the people in here.